All right, hello guys. Today we've got another easy level question of a majority element. If you remember, we once solved a question of unique element where we were supposed to return the unique element in an array. This is similar but opposite of that question. What we have to do in this question is to return the element that is most repeated in the array. And how do you know if the element is most repeated? The majority element is the element that appears more than n by 2 times. You may assume that the majority element always exists in an array and the input is generated such that a majority element will exist in an array. So there, so according to the question's parameters, there will always be one majority element present. Alright, so let's get going with the question. Uh, and, Unlike the last one, where I did not use a unordered map, uh, where I didn't store the unique frequencies of the element, this time I am going to store the frequencies of the element. Wait a second, just a second. All right, laptop keeping up. We'll deal with that later. All right. Unlike the last time, where I did not create a frequency map to store the elements frequencies, this time I'm going to. I don't remember if that was a constraint or I was just, you know, curious about another approach. But I am more comfortable with the frequencies thing. So I am going to create an ordered map this time. Let's create one. At this point, it's a default habit to create a for loop instantly while solving a question. I'm sorry for the aeroplane, I think, if you guys heard it. Yeah, I hope I'm spelling it right. Int, comma, int, and frequency. Then what we are going to do is frequency of I plus plus. What this does is it will increment the frequency. It will increment the value of the key, which is I, every time it comes front comes in fourth I. So, for example, I'm iterating in an array with 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So, the frequency of 1 at the start is 0. So, it will do 1 plus 1 for frequency of 1. It will register 1 and do 1. Next time I counter 1 again. So, I'll again do plus 1 in the frequency of 1. If it is present. If it is not present, I'll create a new index with the I element. So next time 2. 2 is not present. So I'll create a new entry with the key 2 and value 1. If I encounter 2 again, then I'll increment the value by 1 again and so on. So this is what the frequency of I plus plus does. And I'm going to check in this loop itself if my frequency for each frequency of any I present is greater than n num dot size by 2. Here they are writing n, right? They have also clarified that nums dot length is n. but I'm not going to declare another variable n because space complexity. I'm directly going to use num.size here. And if this is the case, we return I, the key, not the frequency, but the key. As this is a compulsory return type question, you have to return an int value, and this return is in a if condition. This will give an error, throw an error. Uh, this return type is this function not returning a very value in every case because it has to. So even even though there are not going to be any other cases, we'll just return -1 here, so we don't get an error. Let's see. I'm confident in this solution. Let's see how. Oh my God, what is wrong with you? We do not have to return I. We have to return the element. Wait a second. This is going wrong. I know what the problem is. Nums of I, frequency of nums of I. Let's see. I know what the problem was. Worked or not? Worked or not? Okay, worked. Let's see now. I know what the problem is. The last time I solved this question, I was using the shorthand of for loop. Int I semicolon nums. So there I was the iterating factor, was the index itself, was the value of the thing itself, like 1, 2, 3, 4, not the index, but the value of the element itself. So I was returning I there. But this time I am not using I as the element. I am using I as the iterating factor. So I have to do nums of I every time. A simple mistake. A simple mistake can lead you into a rabbit hole. Understand me. So this is my solution for the question. I hope you understood it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.